Hi everyone. So today's video is day 28 and 29 using Adaptiv. Yesterday, I was like, no, we're gonna go 2 days. So yesterday, what all happened? There's a lot that's happened the last few days. I've been so busy, which is good. I have been able to live and enjoy life, but also get the things I need to done and do things that I enjoy and see people I enjoy. So yesterday I ended up going for a 1.5 mile walk with Molly, and I think it was about 1.5 miles today too, maybe a little over. So I did both, and I was able to also go run some errands with my mother-in-law, so I was in the car a little bit. And the interesting thing, so before the last kind of couple weeks before, let's say before this week, if I didn't eat kind of on the dot at noon or start eating something at 11:30, even if I had a really big breakfast, if I wasn't eating or didn't have a snack, I normally would feel really just run down, and I would start shutting down if I didn't have enough protein. So thankfully, I didn't feel like I kind of started that way, but I had a protein bar with me, so I ate that. And before, that wouldn't have been enough to kind of get me through until I ate a little bit later. So I ate a little bit later, and I noticed I bounced back pretty quickly. I got enough protein, so I was able to keep going and get some stuff done. And I was able to, work my business a little bit, make phone calls. And then I also got picked up with by a friend, and we went and had some coffee and tea together. I think we both had tea. And we got to talk, and we talked for a few hours, and we always do. And I didn't know how that would go. I still kind of look at some of these things as a first, especially if it's been a while, and it was a coffee shop I hadn't been to in a while, and I didn't know how the atmosphere would affect my symptoms, if it would or if it wouldn't. And I was able to enjoy some time with her. I got home and I was able to heat up the dinner, I had prepped most of it and cooked most of it, but I had a few extra steps to do. Did that, enjoyed my dinner. I don't think I watched a show. I think I worked on just kind of uploading some more videos to our YouTube page so that these are all there and easy to find for you guys, and easy for me to find and reference and share with others. So I have had energy and stamina. Today was rough emotionally for me. Yesterday I thought might be rough being the next day without my husband, but it was quiet, and that was a little eerie for me in the house, being quiet and having to take care of our dog Molly by myself, getting up early. I've actually had to get her out of bed. Normally she's the one getting me out of bed, and I've had to get her out of bed to get her food and take her out. So it's kind of been interesting. So I think she's moping more than I am. What else? So today was harder for me to get out of bed, and I noticed it was definitely emotional, being quiet again, and then the fact that I knew I needed to be cleaning house today. And part of that cleaning was going through and moving some of my husband's things to other rooms, or just kind of cleaning up and picking up some of the stuff that kind of got left around. And I knew that would trigger and make me think of him. And so I realized, I'm like, okay, this is going to be an interesting day. I'm probably going to be using more Adaptiv today. And I was. Yesterday, I only used Adaptiv. I've lately been down to using it in the morning, diffusing it at night, taking my capsule at night, and then only using the rollerball maybe once during the day. Once, that's it. Before, I was using it 3 or 4 times a day, if not more. So I've been able to actually taper down how much I'm using it. So that's been awesome to see. And then today I definitely used it more just to keep me going. Diffused it throughout the day as well with some frankincense and balance to help kind of emotionally ground me and help me keep going. So I was able to get things done. And the other thing was, normally when I try to clean the house, I try to do it all at once because I like to just get it done. And instead, I was able to actually prioritize and go, okay, bathrooms first. That's always key. So I did the bathrooms. And then I thought, well, I'll dust. And I started that, but I thought if I'm not able to finish the dusting, I can do that tomorrow, and then I can vacuum. Normally, I would try to push through and just do it. Like, I would stay up even late after doing this video and do it, but I am at peace and a calm in knowing that it'll be fine and I'll get it done tomorrow. Normally, I would have some anxiety over that and not being able to sleep. I don't think that's going to be a problem. So today, I had the emotional, but I was able to do a lot of yard work. It was really nice getting some things done. And some friends came over and I helped kind of sweep some leaves so that they could help mow for me. And then I helped load up some wood in some of those trailers so they could take our wood. And what else did we do? I mean, I mentioned we took our walk. I got a bunch of work done today. And then I went with a friend to a little girls' night and got to meet some new ladies. And it was just really nice to be out of the house. And it was enjoyable, so I was able to do that and come home. So it's been busy, and I've been able to do a normal schedule, which before my schedule would consist of not starting anything till 10 a.m., not being able to do, like, having to take a break at noon, from noon to 2, and then only doing something till maybe 3 or 4, so like an hour or 2 after. I had been cleared originally before Adaptiv to only work 8 hours a week, 8 to 10 as tolerated. I have been able to do more than that. And I've been able to do other things on top of that, and it's been amazing, and I'm not feeling run down or over stressed or too much anxiety. So that is a huge blessing. Like I've said before, I feel like I have my life back, and I really do, especially because I've been able to kind of deal with the emotions that I've been having, not having my husband around, and adapting to the situation because it is a different situation, and also knowing it's not like a short weekend trip, it's a little bit longer. So if you haven't tried Adaptiv and you've been curious and you have more questions, let me know. I'd be happy to share with you. If you have tried, I would love to hear what you're experiencing with Adaptiv. Some people are noticing things right away like I did. Some people aren't. If you aren't, that's okay. You're not alone. I am loving hearing the stories, and just even if it's a little things that you're noticing when you're using Adaptiv, I want to hear. I love that because I have people asking, how have other people been with it that haven't had a brain injury? For me, I'm a very sensitive, like hypersensitive person when it comes to things. So if it's really going to work, it's going to work. And if it's not, usually I notice pretty quickly. So I'm amazed. It doesn't seem like a placebo effect at all because it's continuing. And some people have asked me that. I'm like, it is not a placebo effect because I did not know what to expect from Adaptiv. So it has been an amazing blessing and a great tool to have to share with others. And it's also something I hope that you guys will give a try. But also, hopefully you know that you're not alone, that there is hope. That was the hardest thing I shared with a friend tonight. Kind of being in some of those support groups or hearing from other people who had brain injuries and were years out and still struggling with the nasty headaches, the nasty symptoms, the stomach upset. What else? The vision. I still have some vision stuff. It's definitely better, but we're getting there. What else? Just even being able to do the amount of activity I've been able to do, it's going to be 7 months now since my injury, is huge. Not a lot of people have been able to do that. And I want you to know there's hope. Don't give up. And if you need to know that you're not the only one, you are not. I understand those symptoms, and I'm just grateful that right now I have relief from them. Yesterday I did have a time where I started getting an inkling of a headache, but I've noticed I am having more and more days without, which is a huge gift, a huge blessing. And I was able to roll on the Adaptiv and still have the same effect of just calm and melting things away and helping me kind of take a deep breath. And I had to do that again tonight because I started realizing I'm hoping I hear from my husband tonight, so I know all things are good. But if I don't, then I know he's busy and hopefully getting some sleep. So Adaptiv, if you haven't tried it, please try it and reach out to the person that you know that has shared doTERRA with you, because we'd be happy to share this amazing oil and see what you guys think. And the capsules are awesome too. Just together, the combo makes a huge difference. I have not tried going without either one because I've heard from people who have done that and they don't recommend it. They didn't sleep well. I'm like, I'm liking my sleep, so we're going to keep to that. All right, I will see you all next time. I hope you enjoy this video. Please feel free to share and reach out to me. And again, I would love to hear from you, your experiences as well. Please share in the comments what you're noticing if you're using Adaptiv. And then if you've also had a brain injury, share some of your symptoms too, and let me know kind of what you've been through. And I'd love to hear from you because I want you to know you're not alone. So we'll see you all next time. Bye.